Good Tuesday morning, cruisers. It is February 10th. Here are today's announcements. We're going to continue our celebration of Black History Month. Today's person we're going to recognize is Dorothy Height. President Obama called her the godmother of the civil rights movement. She's from New York City. She was originally accepted to Barnard College, which is a pretty prestigious school. But later on, they actually rejected her because they had already met their quota of having two black students. They only allowed two black students in each year, and they kind of rescinded to her that they were going to allow her in. She instead went to New York University, NYU, got a master's in educational psychology. She became president of the National Council of Negro Women, which she would hold for 40 years. She was the only woman on the stage during the I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther King Jr. Very highly regarded in the civil rights movement, which was a movement that, even though it was looking for equal rights for people of all races, really didn't have a lot of women that they allowed kind of to rise in the ranks, and Dorothy Height was one of those. So she is our person for today. You can email me any suggestions that you have at chris.mosier@gocruisers.org. All right, at Middle School North, we are pros, we're positive, we're respectful. We take ownership of our learning, our environment, and of course, our actions here at Middle School North. I want to give a birthday shout out to Asher. Hope you have an amazing day today. All right, roses are red, violets are blue, carnations are ready to be bought by you. Yesterday was the last day for these, so if someone comes around today, we are not purchasing any more of these. They will be delivered, however, this Friday. Valentine's dance tickets are still on sale. Tomorrow is the last day for that. It is $2. The dance is Friday, this Friday. Cash or Cash App. No AC or OSS up until Friday. Staff, today I will send out an adjusted bell schedule for Friday for the Valentine's dance. Softball, 7th or 8th grade girl wanting to play softball this year. There's a conditioning and clinics tomorrow. I should say today, actually. That is today at Middle School Central. 3:15 to 5:15. Shuttle buses from north and south will take you there. Parents need to pick you up at 5:15. Tryouts begin Wednesday, February 18th at Middle School Central. All right, couple of announcements for 8th graders. If you speak French or Spanish, let Miss Talone know. We'll get you the test. We'll get you potentially high school credit for Spanish or French. There are multiple portions. There's listening, speaking, writing, and reading. But again, if you want to try the test, there's no harm if you don't pass it, but you can reach out to Miss Talone, karen.talone@gocruisers.org. All right, 8th graders, you took yesterday a trip to the high school. Your purple high school request form for scheduling is due this Friday. You're going to turn that into Mr. Dombrowski. The freshman high school counselor, Miss Reed, is going to be here Wednesday and Thursday next week going over scheduling requests. But again, these purple folders are due this Friday to Mr. Dombrowski. Thursday this week is the meeting at the high school for our current 8th graders, focusing on scheduling their freshman year next year. And our joke of the day comes from Essie. She says, "A book fell on my head. I have only my shelf to blame." All right, E plus ARC was focus on how you respond to events. We don't control the events that happen to us in life. We don't control what other people do. We don't control what other people say. We don't control the fact that our roof is leaking and we had to relocate a couple of classrooms. We don't control those things. All we control is how we respond to those. Positive responses tend to lead to positive outcomes. And if no one's told you yet today, you are loved. You belong here at Middle School North. You've got all the tools to be successful. We've got your back. Have yourself a terrific Tuesday. And as always, it is great to be a cruiser.